Hi, third grade. We actually have two targets today. The first one is I can develop an artwork based on observation. So develop means to grow and become more advanced, right? And observation means to look at something to learn something from it, okay? So today we're going to develop an artwork based on observation, all right? So we're going to need a piece of our fancy drawing paper, we're going to need a pencil, and we're going to need an object to observe. I've got my little guy here. He's my teddy bear. I've had him a real long time, okay? His name's Pinky. Hi. All right, so I am going to observe Pinky in order to draw him. The thing I'm looking to observe him for are shapes, okay? I'm looking for different shapes, all right? So I'm gonna set him to the side here and try to make it so you can see my paper and Pinky at the same time, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and observe that Pinky's got pretty much an oval head. This side's a little flatter and this side's a little rounder, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make this side just a bit flat, and then this gets to be a little bit like rounder, and there is Pinky's head, okay? And then we've got half circles for his ears. Maybe not even half circles, maybe they're more like quarter circles, okay? All right, cool. Now on Pinky's face, we got this circle right here. All right, and then Pinky's eyes touch that circle. I see that. And we've got a little nose that's sort of triangle-y. It's like a triangle but with rounded off corners. Okay, there's Pinky's head, all right? And now, check this out. We got that where his body connects, we've got that flat line, and then like another kind of oval-y kind of thing, okay? So, it's a little flatter at the bottom, all right? Here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, now the legs are a little tricky because they overlap, right? So if I'm looking at his legs right on, I've got a circle here, right? And that circle overlaps Pinky's bottom, okay? So I'm gonna draw that circle so it overlaps Pinky's bottom. And because it overlaps and his legs aren't see-through, I'm gonna erase that. And I noticed that I drew that, so this one's bigger than this one. I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna make them a little closer to the same size. Here we go. They're not perfect circles, but that's okay. All right, now I'm gonna make those legs attach by like drawing like two little lines. Okay, and then maybe giving them a little line right here so people can see that his legs attach, all right? Now, for arms, I've got, so this part is like a circle up here, and look at this. I see that it's at the same height as his eyes, so I want to put the circle like up here, right? And then they've got, and then sort of like a rectangle that comes down and attaches like that, okay? And I can erase this little bit of the circle so that it's one shape, like his real arm, okay? And then I'm going to move him to the other side so you can see that here, see this arm goes way down to the middle of his tummy, so I'm going to go to the middle of his tummy and do that circle again, and then those rectangles to attach. All right, and there we go. There we go. I have observed Pinky, found his shapes, and drawn a pretty good representation of him right here, okay? Now let's move on to our second target, which is I can elaborate on an idea. Okay, so your idea is right here. You just did it, all right? So my idea is Pinky, okay? And now I've got to elaborate on him. To elaborate, we're going to make a background that fits the idea, okay? So here I've got my little Pinky, and here's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna draw Pinky on a bookshelf, okay? I'm gonna draw Pinky sitting on a bookshelf, okay? And back behind him, I'm gonna put some books, right? Okay. Okay, I'm might even put some titles on those books, like Winnie the Pooh, or Stardust, or Bud Not Buddy. Love that book. It's a really good book. Okay, so here I have my idea of my little bear, Pinky, and sitting on a bookshelf. All right, I elaborated, and now that I've drawn that, it's time to add color. All right, so that is our assignment for this week, and I can't wait to see how you observe and then elaborate.